weirdly enough,
equally
like
angry fan base.
I remember when Tafo first got announced as Mango's coach, and it was like, oh, sweet, because like that was right when it was like a year or so into like Mango really not being where he had been, and it was becoming very difficult to be a Mango fan. It's like, oh my God, yes, Tafo's going to instill the discipline and the dedication that he needs to get back on top.
Right. He's going to learn how to SDI down throw down air.
Right. He's going to learn how to moonwalk to the left. Like,
yeah.
And it's like,
maybe not.
That didn't really happen.
You can't. Mango's not. And that's, I think, what I learned about HBox, which was neat, how coachable he is and how quickly he revolutionized his entire game.
True.
It's kind of unreal. When I was making that doubles video with PP and Lozer versus Crunch and HBox, it was really alarming to see how fast he just, worked with what Crunch told him. And he became a new player. Oh, great down tilt. That is a huge difference maker.
Okay, Millie.
Yeah. When I think about SFAT's punishes on like Marth and Sheik, I think professional. I just think clean. And so it's rare to actually even see that counterattack possibility.
That's the thing is like SFAT, he's not insanely flashy or technical, but he is so consistent and his decision making is almost unparalleled.
Oh yeah. Well, like, you know my thing about SFAT, right?
I don't.
Back when he was a little bit younger, he was just wild, He just played like a monster. And he would just run you down the entire time, and he would be as flashy as humanly possible. And it's the fact that he evolved into kind of a more mature style is fascinating.
Yeah, he's definitely much more tempered now.
Right. And it's cool to see that happen.
Right.
And
I mean, it's not cool, like, for me right now.
Right, exactly. I would like it to...
I would like very much for him to, like, play a little, like...
Yeah.
Unhinged even.
Maybe not lose, but certainly not win.
Yeah, if he could actually lose to my friend, that would be ideal.
Yeah, I think we should just say this more. Like, I wish he hadn't hit that beautiful double up air at a very low percent to kill Sheik,
Yeah.
I wish, in fact, he had been grabbed.
Oh my God, and of course he just hits the up B after the jab. Just really good reactions from him. And he's just dash dancing.
He's not letting him do anything.
It's insane because I'll play Millie in this matchup and I feel like I can't do anything. And then you watch SFAT, he looks like he makes Millie look like he can't do anything. Like the levels of this game still.
It's just spooky.
Oh my gosh.
And it's actually extremely rare that there's any Sheik that SFAT is not in the driver's seat against. SFAT's records versus even up-and-coming Sheiks is incredible. The records that he has versus Face Roll, for example, unreal for how good Face Roll is and how good he is at that matchup.
Like, Face Roll for a long time has been at the level where it's like, who exactly is left in the world that he can't realistically beat?
And it might still be SFAT.
It might, yeah, like SFAT.
A lot of days it might still be SFAT.
And just SFAT's like staying power, like being a top 10 player for as long as he has been and competing at that level. I think it's pretty underrated. I don't know that he gets the credit that he honestly does deserve. That said, let's go Millie.
Right, exactly. Let's go Free Palestine. At the same time, I actually think this is like a great SFAT era starter. Everyone's a little bit weirded out with in-person play. SFAT's ready. He's the guy that you can count on to show up, get good sleep, eat well, have good habits. That might kill.
Yeah, like the wellness thing is definitely real with Zach.
This just doesn't even look competitive at some points, which is scary because we know how good Free Palestine is, right?
Yeah, I mean, he just played really well against Zamu, who legitimately is one of the best Foxes in the game right now.
Yeah, beating incredible players, top, put whatever number you want there, talent.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just see this, and you're like, wow.
And he's not going to miss that against Zamu.
My God.
But against SFAT, he's just getting kind of rocks.
And it's not even like he's doing
that.
Did you see that? I like that. I like that. I don't like this part.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, man. This is getting tough to watch. Not going to lie.
Let's go get 3 more beers and then come back to this.
I would like that, actually. That sounds nice.
Oh, my God.
Get some more air Yinglings.
Well, I guess this is SFAT's counter pick, so it's not that bad.
It's Millie's counter.
Oh.
Yeah. SFAT literally hasn't dropped a game in this entire bracket, and it kind of looks like he's going to go ahead and just sweep.
Did he have to do the T-drop?
Yeah, it's actually kind of hard. Like, you have to really practice that.
I just had a very nice conversation with SFAT. We were just hanging out. This is still painful. This hurts. And we are at Grand Finals point for SFAT.
And the Marth comes out. You know what it is.
If there's ever a time to just try the Marth. It is now, and I love that he goes.
You're back to the wall. Yeah, I mean, we're not seeing the FD. This is the Fox that took Mewtwo King's Marth to FD, so part of me does understand that.
God, that's still the coolest. I think what the difference between Mewtwo King and Zane is that SFAT says, let's go to FD, and Mewtwo King's like, yeah, sure. And SFAT says, let's go to FD versus Zane, and Zane's like, what do you want? If you're saying you want that, I won't give it to you at all.
Right, right. This looks
even worse.
Gosh, that was just brilliantly executed.
God,
just
so good.
Marth Killer, hold the ledge. Doesn't even get messed up by Randall. Doesn't even mess up the ledge dash because he just knows.
Can you edit your fantasy team still? Because I got to add SFAT. Oh, no.
Chat, you're watching SFAT.
You are really watching SFAT. And I appreciate that Anise went for this Marth. I think that was the correct thing to do, right?
I feel like you say went as if like it's a thing that he did in the past and that it, like this is already kind of like a foregone conclusion.
Depending on the delay in the stream, it might be almost over.
And I don't disagree.
Yeah.
To be clear, I do not disagree.
Yeah, I don't mean to be dismissive.
I just feel like that was a little disrespectful to the Ohio Melee scene.
I am sorry.
And you will be hearing from my twit longer.
Shit. I'm going to get jumped in the parking lot again.
See, that's why you delete your Twitter, is because
I can't
who cares if you get twit longer? You're not even on the platform.
I can't read that.
Because I can't read.
I can't read, period.
That's not going to stop me.
Yes.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Okay, Millie.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
that's how it starts, baby.
Right. Let's go.
Dude, Millie has been in control this entire time.
Hang out near the ledge.
Yeah.
AirPods Marth.
What is he going to do? He's going to shoot some lasers?
Oh, he's
whatever.
Gonna shoot you a lot. He knows this one.
Oh, but we got a little grab.
A tech chase.
And that's another one. Okay. Oh, the spot. Yeah, the classic spot dodge.
Oh my God.
And, oh, we get back on stage.
He sent you the wrong way. Oh.
And you know what we're doing? We're going to last stock.
It's puzzles. Last stock. Look at me dismissing it.
I'm pretty sure this would be a 4-stock comeback. I just want to point that out. Yep. Also, it's over.
That was a good try. Marth was a good idea.
It felt like it was like really a thing, and then it was just over.
Yeah.
Like seemingly before it even started.
He caught his rhythm just too late in the race, unfortunately.
Wow.
Man, SFAT's so strong.
What a cool guy.
Yeah, that was wild. And look at Bobby there. I don't think Bobby noticed the set's over.
No. I mean, he looks pretty nonchalant about it.
He's just talking to Aiden about taxes or something. I don't know. High five.
There they go.
There we go.
Good job,
Shout out
SFAT.
to CLG.
Yeah, no, for real though. I mean, like,
yeah.
he's playing well enough to really do some damage tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting. And again, I mean, it's like we live in a world. I think IBDW is the 1 seed.
Right.
Like, how many different players can realistically win this event?
It's a good chunk, honestly. It's a weird amount, depending on how things play out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I do think if there's a player that benefits from the chaos the most, it might be Plup.
Plup?
Yeah. I don't know why I say that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't actually have a good... I haven't fleshed that out, really.
Right. Okay.
But I think... I don't know. I think the big mystery for Plup is he dominates Wizrope, right?
Yeah.
IBDW,
he's lost like once ever, I think.
Right. He's incredible versus Falcon. IBDW, even as good as IBDW is, he's still weirdly confident in Fox Cheek.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how, but he does it. HBox is a very weird point for him.
It's so tough to tell because obviously, like with COVID and playing on Slippy and everything,
right.
he wasn't the same player. But then he shows up to Summit and it looks like legitimately the same player. Like he was beating players that we probably wouldn't expect given his pandemic results. And then he just shows up and he got third, I believe.
Right.
So it's like maybe HBox legitimately is nerfed for some variety of reasons. I don't know if it's mental, but when he shows up to CRT events, should he legitimately still be the favorite? We're going to find out.
We are going to find out. But you know what the weird part about Pandemic HBox was? Even during the times he's losing to Free Balloon Day.
Right.
Or Harry Poggers.
Harry Poggers.
Right. He still whooped SFAT. So bad. Like not as a front against SFAT, but there were a lot of players where like HBox just went right back to, oh, I know how to play that guy.
Right.
And that person could be on paper so much better than the people he was struggling with. But he knew that game already.
So you pointed this out a moment ago too, right? Where you said like his ability to take information from his coach and analyze individuals and form game plans specific to that player.
And I think that's what you have to do versus the Foxes,
So he's able to play SFAT because he actually knows how to play against SFAT, the player, and of course he's right at the Fox matchup.
Sure.
But still, when you're playing a Fox, you have no idea who they are. It's Slippy. It's a best of 3.
Over hasn't fixed your setup or whatever it is,
Right. That was also crazy. But I also think like just the fact that Free Balloon Day is in his room, like connected to his laptop, and
Yeah.
he's just playing Melee, and like a part of his brain recognizes that it's HBox. There's a big difference there between that
Yeah.
and like I'm playing and like HBox is sitting
He's right
next
there,
to
and
me.
he's like, yes!
Yes.
And
So
you
true,
feel
right?
You feel the fear.
Yeah.
And you know exactly what it is. But I almost think that even in person, for some weird reason, I still think HBox is the favorite versus Plup, just because they play so much. And he won like 10 in a row
Right.
before Summit, where he took the first set in grands. I think 9 was it? I don't remember. There's so many numbers.
Right. There's been a lot of summits, man.
But there are a lot of people that could win. So we're going to come back with doubles. That's going to be here. We're going to take a quick break. Please come back. We've got 2 channels of Melee BTS 2 and 4, I believe, with Zets and Chroma. We'll be
That is
back in a
correct.
bit.
See you guys.